Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your driver's license is important so you can get back and forth to work, get your kids to school, and back and forth to daycare. If your license has been suspended because you can't pay your tickets, you can't do any of those things. Let's talk about Chapter 13 bankruptcy. You may have heard the tickets cannot be discharged, but they can be dealt with in a Chapter 13 case. Why not come in for a free consultation? The chapter you choose will make all the difference to your getting back legally on the road. Let's design a plan to pay off your tickets and restore your license immediately. I'm attorney Travis Gagne. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle. Nick Lachey was out for dinner with his wife Vanessa and another woman when he saw the photographer filming them from her car.
Paparazzi.
Yep. So he went over, called the photographer some names, reached into her car and tried to snatch the phone from her hand. And as he walked away, he flipped her not one but two birds.
Nice.
And of course, we've got the audio. I mean, of course we do.
Why are you so mad for? Golly, I'm a girl. I'm just a photographer.
Is this still a thing?
Yeah, why are you so rude and hitting the window? But why are you hitting the window? Why are you doing so mean?
Because why are you
used to be a cool
people on the street?
I'm a photographer. I'm looking for celebrities. I thought you were a celebrity.
So you thought so?
I think you're drunk. I can smell your alcohol.
We're here.
But why are you being so mean?
What's going on, Nick?
Still the worst. You guys are still the worst.
Should be ashamed of yourself, Nick.
Still the worst.
So she's trying to take pictures with her cell phone and she calls herself a photographer?
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
awesome.
Yeah.
That means I'm a videographer.
Oh, yeah, sure you are.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm a filmmaker, man.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, I'm filming stuff.
Yeah.
I'm glad he's no longer a part owner of the Tacoma Rainiers. He would put the team in a bad light.
Yeah, he really would. If you want to check out the video, you can check it out on the BJ Mix page of KISW.com. Gosh, I wonder if at some point in our history we are really going to just consider paparazzi the worst kinds of humans ever. I don't know when it's going to happen, but I feel like at some point...
I think it already has happened. I don't think anyone really looks... Unless you're a member of the paparazzi, I think everybody looks down at them.
Yeah, it's... I mean, at some point, I think it's just criminal. I mean, it's all they do is just bother people, and and a lot of folks go, "Well, that's the price of being a celebrity," and therefore it's allowed. But imagine if it was just anybody else, and they were just recording you. I feel like anybody would be like, how is this allowed? How is this possible that you can just camp out and record my private moments, even though I'm in a public place, but I'm having dinner? That's still a relatively private moment that shouldn't be recorded.
That would be such a weird feeling if everywhere you went, you could just feel somebody filming you. And even if you're not doing anything weird, like you're just going to get dinner with your wife and a friend.
I feel like, me too, man.
I'd probably wear a costume every time I went out if I was a celebrity.
Yeah.
I think it was like someone like Daniel Radcliffe or something would always wear the exact same shirt, so you couldn't tell the date on when he got like the pictures taken, so they all look like the same things. So it made the paparazzi less likely to want to take his photograph
because they already have pictures of him in that outfit.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh wow, that's
clever.
Wow. Wow. So if you wear the same outfit all the time, but like Steve Jobs or somebody, they'll be less likely to take your picture. I did not know that was a strategy.
Especially if you don't wash it, because then you just smell really bad and they don't get close to you.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. Good for him, I guess.
I'd get like a fake mustache.
Oh, please.
I don't know, maybe I get a fancy suit. No one's going to think that I'm going to suit.
Can you just get one of those Groucho Marx, glasses and mustache with a big old cigar?
Yes.
Bless you.
Allergic to paparazzi.
I can tell.
Yes.
Well, Nick did apologize after the video was posted. He said, last night, after enjoying a great dinner with my wife and our dear friend, the paparazzi harassed us as we walked back to our hotel. I clearly overreacted. I've been in this game long enough to know that their antics are sadly part of the deal. Stupid of me. Done. All right, Nick.
Someone did bring up a good point. I forgot that I heard that, but they did. This says, I love that the paparazzi person gave a little bit of a dig of, I thought you were a celebrity.
That was a pretty funny dig. Because that's what, part of me was, that's what, why are they bothering with Nick Lachey? What is he doing lately that anybody cares?
I have no idea. I'm not sure if he's doing
forever a
anything.
celebrity.
Is he doing like casinos maybe? Like performing with like, was it 98 Degrees was his band?
Yeah.
Wow.
I do think that they did some kind of comeback recently.
I would say if they, oh man, you know what? Like if you only two of you, you could be like 69 degrees or something like that.
69.
Oh, I see what you did there. Yeah.
We didn't have all 98 degrees with us.
Yeah, so we just, here's 69 of them. Yeah,
Are they touring with New Kids on the Block? Maybe? I don't know.
They say that they have shows that are going to come up soon, but they don't have anything as of yet on their website.
Oh, so these paparazzi, they heard that news and they're like, oh, we got to camp out. Nick's back in the news. What kind of paparazzi is it? Well, she calls herself a photographer. She has a phone. She's got to be a low-level paparazzi if she's covering Nick Lachey.
Maybe she had a camera as well, like an actual camera, but wasn't using it at that time. Because, also, you would imagine that a paparazzi, if you're going to get a good picture, you want to get paid, they're not going to probably give you one for like a quick little snap on your cell phone.
Well, I feel like, man, covering Nick Lachey, okay.
What's his name? I don't know, net worth is, it's pretty accurate. I mean, it did say you have $12 million in your account.
Oh, yeah. Well, the net worth is never wrong. Craig Gass has got $80 million.
89.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I just thought because of the pandemic, he probably lost a little bit.
He did spend a little too much. Yeah. You're right.
They're saying it's about $25 million, and that might be also because he's on a Netflix show, Love Is Blind, that reality show. So I'm guessing that's probably why.
I didn't know that, actually.
They're not paying him millions to be on that show.
No, but I think that might be why she took pictures of him.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So he's still in the world.
Okay, so he's still doing something.
In the world of celebrity.
Yeah.
Also, is he married to Vanessa Hudgens?
Milano.
Oh.
Sorry, I can't say her.
And is Vanessa Milano somebody I should know?
I think she was a model.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think she was a kind of a popular model for a minute.
Yep.
Do you think they were taking a picture of the three of them at dinner because they thought maybe they could...
I guess a threesome?
That's what they could say. That's what I mean. Not necessarily saying that that's what's going on, but you know what? They're going to say that. Paparazzi tell the story, right?
Yep. There he is canoodling with two other women.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He and his wife are into the sharing.
She's apparently also an actress. She was in the NCIS Hawaii and Call Me Kat.
So, she's in Call Me Kat?
Oh, great show.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Great things.
I actually, I did finally watch an episode of Call Me Kat at Steve's, and I had the wife watch it too.
Yes.
It was okay. We couldn't get season 1, so we said, all right, well, we'll just watch the first episode of season 2, which was great, because that was the one where they had the Blossom reunion.
Awesome.
So I was like, okay, this is probably the best episode to start with, really. And it was okay. It wasn't horrible. It wasn't something, I don't know if we'll return to it. It was okay.
Yeah, it's one of those shows where you got nothing better to watch. It's on.
Yeah, that's the problem, is you know me.
Yeah, I know. You have nothing but greatness to watch.
I do have anything better, though. I mean, you know me. I don't understand the idea that people can just go sit down and go, let's see what's on. That is never me.
Last night we hit episode number 3 of F9, the Fast and the Furious movie.
Oh, so this is you're watching it in installments.
Yeah, the third, half-hour installment?
Yeah, it was a short episode. It was like 20 minutes long, and the wife fell asleep. And then I put the Kraken game on.
Both of you, how do you guys fall asleep during the most action-packed movies?
Rev, you're not a mom.
Fair. You know what? You're absolutely correct.
I'm not falling asleep in these situations. I'm still up. She's just, she's tired, understandably so. She's got a crazy 2-year-old that she's trying to keep up with while I'm at work.
Fair enough. That's a fact.
Yeah.
If she's a full-time mom, forget about it. You're going to lose her very early in the evening.
Yeah, so we only did about 15, 20 minutes, but it's still good, man. Episode 3 was solid.
Okay, so she's still into it. She wants to watch I can't believe a movie is going to take you 4 watchings, maybe 5.
I'm thinking at the rate we're going, it might go up to 6, BJ.
Whoa.
It might be a full... It might be like a season in the world of what is it, English TV in Britain?
Oh, yeah.
Seasons are 6-7 episodes.
Yeah, I guess if it's a 2.5-hour movie, if that's what it is.
Have you gotten to the action yet?
Oh, lots of action.
Okay.
It's all action. It's F9.
I don't know how these
60
movies
minutes
work
in,
anymore.
He better be into some
John Cena's in it. It's awesome.
Right. Is this the one where they go to space?
No, not that I know of.
Oh,
they might.
We
haven't gotten.
You might have just spoiled it for him, BJ.
Oh, sorry, Steve.
That might be season 2 of this movie for me.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Season 2 of this movie.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We're never going to finish this film.
Oh, dude. I mean, it's, I understand though, and that's just like regular shows. I mean, because, I see the wife every once in a while, and so we have shows we watch together. And so I'm like, when are we going to get season 2 of The Witcher in? We got to get that in. Everybody's talking about it. When are we going to get season 3 of Money Heist in? It's just like they've already wrapped up the whole show, and we haven't even started season 3 yet. So there's a lot of shows. There's no way I'm going to sit down and watch something rando.
At least you were watching something that like is somewhat new to you guys. We last night watched about 7 hours of Cops.
Nice.
What? Dude, right on.
It was on Reels, and they just had this marathon on Cops Reloaded. So that's me and my girlfriend's show. We just watched it all night.
That's Craig Gass's favorite show too.
That's fantastic.
I like Campus Police personally.
I was addicted to Live PD for a while.
Live PD is pretty great too, and Court Cam's also really good.
Oh, I haven't seen Court Cams.
It's all what happens in the courtroom and the drama.
Oh, that makes sense.
Have you seen any Lakewood episodes of Cops?
Oh, of course.
Okay, good.
Pierce County.
Yeah, Pierce County. It's always Lakewood and Spanaway.
They're all from 1994, but it's still great.
No, Danny, that's the problem. It's not 1994. Those were probably in the 2000s.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, just a little.
Yeah, Lakewood made an appearance a lot on Cops.
Yeah.
Congratulations,
for
Lakewood.
good reason.
Good job, Spanaway. Well, we got to know something about your car. And I don't know if any of us are really, none of us in the show are really car heads, gear heads. That's just not us.
What are you talking
I don't
about?
think.
I rock my muscle car, the Jeep Renegade.
Yeah,
Oh, do you really? Yeah.
No. Hey, my car gets me from point A to point B safely, and that's all I care about.
I know. It's amazing how much of us the gene missed us all. And when something in your car needs fixing, the question is, do you do it right away or wait until the issue becomes urgent?
Oh, I think I attend to my notifications on my phone faster than I do to the check engine light. I'm just like, I'm like, it's probably just some kind of weird glitch in this matrix or the system. Like something wrong with the computer.
It is. I know. It is so bizarre how much we ignore our cars.
I'll turn it off. I'll go to work. I'll turn it back on. I bet it'll be gone. It's never gone.
Nice call.
No, yeah. Mine's been on for probably about 2 years right now. I know what the problem is, sort of, because it can go from either the gas cap or the fuel injector. So I'm just like, well, you know what? My car's still running, so,
Well, I would make fun of you, but it's been 2 years, so obviously it's not a real serious issue.
My thoughts exactly. I get my oil changed mostly on time, and they haven't said that there's any issues.
Well, now you can get your oil changed it seems like once a year almost. I mean, with the synthetic oil they have, it's nuts.
I've done that before.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's you can't wait once a year, but at least it's now every 6 months before it used to be every 3 months.
Yeah.
And so you got that going for you.
That is nice.
Yeah.
Although with the way I drive, how many miles I put on my car, it's like every 3 days.
Yep.
Oh, yeah,
of course, but it's a lot sooner than 6 months.
Yeah, when they say 5,000 miles, I'm like, guys, that's like a month.
Yeah,
dude,
well, good for you guys.
Real.
Yeah. I that's the one thing I'm happy about because my commute is non-existent. So it's it's fantastic. I don't have to worry about that anymore. I really don't have to go to the gas station much. So while people have been complaining, I'm still like, well, I mean, I still have a car that requires full gas, but I don't use it a whole lot. So, and when they finally get light rail my way, forget about it. I think I'm going to be that guy. I definitely want to be that guy because I remember living in Boston, just loving I was like, man, I love that. You know what? You can take the T everywhere, and everywhere you'd want to go. And so I'm so stoked when light rail comes to the east side because I'll be that guy.
I hope they call it the D here, though.
The D?
That way
Take the D. There we go. Anybody check their battery?
No.
That's the big thing.
Unless my car doesn't start, no.
Yeah, I don't know how to check my battery. There's a way to do it?
You lick it and see what happens.
You lick
Please
the
don't lick
battery.
it. Please do not lick it.
Okay.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, you can't do that? Oh,
Well,
okay.
my car, I mean, I don't know how yours is because it's a little bit older, but they're on the dash, you can scroll through and it'll give me how many
Oh, that's awesome.
where my battery is at.
Oh, so
that's
fancy.
Yeah, I
Same
don't
with,
have
the tire pressure.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm living in the lap of luxury with my
I don't-
2017
wow.
vehicle.
I'm all analog in my car, Steve. There's no scrolling through anything.
Yeah.
I've got the dials, with the little, whatever the little needle things that will go back and forth. I got it. That's all I got. I got, yeah.
The way you check your battery is you call my dad and ask him.
Oh, okay.
And then he licks it.
Then he licks it, yes.
Yeah, perfect. Also, windshield wipers. And how often you guys do that? Because that's another thing on this list that people ignore.
When it's impossible to see when it's raining.
Or when it's like raining hard and it still makes that sound, that really annoying scraping sound. I hate it.
Yeah. See, that's a little too late, isn't it? Because you're in the middle of all of that.
Yep.
Yeah. Like if you can't see Steve when you're driving, I think at that point it's a little too late.
Yeah.
Good luck to you, though.
Oh, thanks.
How about replacing old brakes? Sarah, by the way, is all of this.
Yeah, as soon as they say
all this stuff.
As soon as they're saying that those brake pads are going, or it's time to get things switched out, I'm like, yep, the brakes are the one thing I do not want to mess with.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Because one time when I was first had my old station wagon, I was terrible with that thing, and I remember I was grinding on it, right? And I was going down Denny, and all of a sudden the brakes just gave out. Ooh. And I mean, luckily nothing bad happened. But man, that was a terrifying feeling because you're just like, all right, this is how it all ends. Because I was an idiot and I kept pushing off getting new brakes.
Oh, damn, dude. Yeah, especially in our town with all those hills. Yeah, I want those brakes working. Oh, man. This one here is I mean, replacing your old tires that don't have enough tread, rotating your tires. I know you can go and do the penny test or the is it Lincoln you're supposed to be able to see his head or something? I don't know.
I have no idea. I just go to Les Schwab and they're like, you should have been here 3 months ago.
Yeah. Well, see, Les Schwab is fantastic because of the fact I put on snow tires, which everybody laughs at me for. But then every 6 months, I do in fact get to have my tires checked.
Oh yeah. You got to put those studs away now too.
Yeah, exactly. Well, not now. I got until the end of April, I think.
April 1st, man.
Is it April 1st? That's what it says?
Yes.
Oh,
2 days.
Wow.
You better hurry up and tell those studs they need to go live somewhere else.
Yeah, get out of here, studs.
Sarah's going to be happy with you, Rev, because now she's going to have to schedule that somehow, some way.
Yeah, yep, April 1st and November 1st.
Well, more important, Johnny Rubber's going to be happy that those studs aren't around anymore.
Yeah, right?
Hey. All right, so here's another question for you. Have you ever forgotten about a purchase until it arrived on your doorstep? We're going to talk about this at 8:17 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. 63% of Americans say they bought something online and then forgotten about it until it showed up on their doorstep.
Who would do that?
Yeah,
my wife.
Who does that?
My wife.
Yeah, the average person does it 8 times a year.
Wow. There have been times where in the mail something shows up. My wife, what'd you order? I'm like, And it's like a pre-order for like a T-shirt from a band. Yeah. And I completely forgot because it's like 4 months later, it's finally showing up.
Yeah, I can see that. That makes a lot of sense.
That happened a lot with me with Kickstarter projects. It'd be like 3 years later, it'd be like, oh yeah, that's right, they did do a thing.
Sometimes a jersey shows up, and I'm like, where did this? Oh yeah,
oh sure, yeah, oh yeah,
True Lock,
vinyl
True
especially.
Lock. That did happen once.
Yeah,
because it came from another country, and I just assumed I was not getting it. Like I was like, it's something maybe because of COVID or like it's stuck somewhere, and it was just because it was like a random like rare record, and it was like a mom and pop type of a record store, and apparently they had to walk it over to me from England. I don't know, but it took like nearly a year before it showed up.
Wow.
Yep, I would say the same thing has happened to me too, and I didn't even know what it was until I opened the box, and about half of us have that where you don't I really don't know what this is. I couldn't even tell you, and the opening of the box tells you what it is. And of course, buying stuff late at night after having a few drinks, that seems to be the culprit.
Yeah. That's how I ended up with most of my grown-up stuff, if you know what I mean.
Oh.
And then I'll
like
forget.
Like the Chia Pet? And,
Chia Pets for adults.
A pet rock.
A pet rock, a snow globe, all that fun stuff. Yeah, didn't know until I get either a notification that your order has been shipped. What did I order? Yeah, and it was always the drinking that did it.
That would be embarrassing if you're ordering that adult stuff like that and you have somebody you live with, and they go, oh, I wonder what this is. Because I sometimes I think everything that's for me sometimes. Sometimes I just get so used to going, oh, I know that package is for me, and opening realize, oh, that isn't for me, that was for Sarah. Right. So that would be embarrassing if if you had somebody you live with, Vicky, and you're just drunk buying a lot of adult products, and they just open it up and they go, oh yeah, this is definitely not for me. Whoops.
Luckily, like anybody I've lived with, like when my folks lived with me, for example, like anything I would order would always come in my name because I order stuff for them because I do not trust them buying stuff off the internet. They have to go through me, and everything comes in my name.
Why don't you trust them buying stuff off the internet?
Yeah, well, I don't. Yeah.
There are times where my parents are like, "Oh yeah, I'm buying this," and I look, and it's one of those scammy websites, and you can just tell by looking at it, and so they don't know what to look for. So it's like, look. Send me what you want, and I will either find you a good deal or at least review it to make sure this is a good deal or a good website.
Yeah, that's fair. That my mom does. My mom has to text me now before she buys anything off the internet and say like, "Is this legit?" And I'm like, "No, it's not, Mom.
No.
Do not buy that shirt."
That is
I love
exactly
that I love that the drunk dong buyer is basically policing the family from making bad purchases.
Right?
That's awesome.
I never said they were bad purchases. I just said I didn't remember them. They were great purchases.
People are saying that 83% of the purchases they tend to make are dumb and frivolous and things they don't really need.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, during the pandemic, I bought so many dumb things.
Yeah.
What's your favorite of all those dumb things?
The fuzzy rainbow carpet that's up in my my guest room.
Oh, that
The drug den. That's what it sounds like.
The rainbow room.
Yeah.
Because then it quickly escalated to fuzzy comforter and fuzzy pillows and lights everywhere and all sorts of things.
Well, hey, look, if somebody comes stays with you, they're like, wow, this is a trip before I even get in the room.
Oh, absolutely.
I need no drugs after I walk in this room.
You really don't.
And, of course, buyer's remorse. Turns out 74% of us, we have regretted buying something online.
I mean, I don't regret them, but my wife will sometimes give me a hard time about something that I'll order.
So is her regret just having you in her life? Is that the regret? Like, this child.
That seems a little extreme. I don't think she regrets me. She just regrets my money spending ways.
Oh, that's it. All right, that's it. Yeah, but you regret nothing. You were like, no, I love every purchase I've made.
Yeah, pretty much. I can't think of anything where I'm like, ugh, why did I buy that? Clothes. There's been time. There's like a few stupid phases in my life where I'm like, I'm going to try and not wear black all the time. And then I'll spend like decent money at like Nordstrom or something and get like a nice shirt or a nice like pair of pants. I'm like, this is going to be my thing. And I spend like hundreds of dollars on like decent clothes. And I'll wear them now like every once in a while, like church or like on a date night. But I'm like, man, I could have bought so many T-shirts with what I spent on just this sweater alone.
Oh, yeah. Well, but, I think as an adult, you always have to have at least a couple of outfits that are good outfits. I know it sucks to go spend the money on them, but you got to have at least a couple. That's the European way. The European way is it doesn't matter what people in Europe make. They always make sure at least they got a couple of banging outfits so that they always look amazing.
That's why I lean now towards going to H&M. Because it's like super cheap. I'm sure like eventually those things like, they're probably not like made like with the highest quality in the sense that they're going to last for a long time. But it's so cheap that it's like, okay, I just spent like $20 on a nice pair of pants. If I get like maybe a couple wears out of them, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. I don't think I've ever even been into an H&M. I've seen them. I've seen them at the
Kids'
mall,
clothes,
but I've never been in.
I mean, it's not like dirt cheap, but it's way cheaper than going like to like Nordstrom's or something along those lines. And their stuff looks nice.
All right. Well, listen, if you can get by on that, good for you.
And your wife likes it.
Yes.
See, because I've gone to H&M before and I like try on something that I think is nice. And my girlfriend's like, oh, yeah, that's not name brand, though. And I'm like, well, I don't need it to be name brand. She's like, no, but like people who care are going to be able to tell that it's not like from Nordstrom. And I'm like,
who cares?
That's what I say. But she's just like, hey, just fair warning. Like you're going to be labeled as cheap if you buy that. And I'm like, okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's up with that?
Oh, she likes all the designer stuff.
Oh, that's a tough one. It's tough. Like I mean, if you're the one that she wants you to spend, it's like you go, look, if you want to go and buy all that fancy stuff, but now I got to do it too.
Yeah, instead of wearing like a Champion hoodie, like those fancy ones now they have at Nordstrom, it's like Chumpion. I'm okay with that. Or Participator.
Yeah. Champion's great, man.
That'd be great if we just started doing like what's the champion? Participation.
I love it.
I feel like someone's going to sue somebody.
How?
Well, they go get lawyers and they bring it in court.
But that's not the same name. I didn't say we're doing the same font.
Oh, you're not even doing the same font?
No, we'll do our own thing.
Oh, all right. And we'll make money on this, really?
Well, you're not gonna because you're clearly not in on it.
Yeah.
Please exclude me from another one of your money making schemes. I'll try to go on with my
Money-making
life.
schemes. Like I have a scheme for making money.
Well, you have ideas that you think will make money, but then they don't go anywhere.
That's true.
So I call that a money making scheme. It just goes nowhere.
Yeah, that's okay. That's fair.
Yeah. Oh man, so that's it. So you got no regrets. We're buying a lot of crazy stuff. I mean, that's just what we're doing.
Someone said, how often do you guys return items that you ordered? Oh, dude, I'm the worst.
Personally, never.
Oh, yeah.
I can't do it. Like, even just like trying to mail stuff back, there's just anxiety. I feel weird about it.
Well, Amazon now lets you go to Kohl's.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes you have to go to Kohl's and they'll let you drop
But
stuff
then you got to
off.
like talk to a person.
No,
and then,
Yeah, you do.
It's super easy, and they give you a 25% off coupon at Kohl's. When you do
do they
it.
really?
Can you do that
Yeah.
for me?
What are they, drug dealers?
Right? That's how they get you in the store. Like, and you just scan, like, here's my item, scan my code. They give you a receipt plus like 25% off coupon.
Awesome.
And you're out the door. Easy peasy.
I don't
And
even
you don't
think
have
I
to
got
package it either.
Wow. I don't think I got a coupon. Or if I did, I don't realize I got it and threw it away. That's not cool.
It's connected to your receipt thing.
Oh, that's why I didn't know. Mm-hmm. I was like, well, I don't need this. I returned it. I don't think I got to prove that I returned it to them.
But yeah, I return a few things here and there.
The only time I return is if it doesn't fit. And it's not even a return at that point, it's an exchange.
Yeah.
And that's the only time that I will actually like send something back.
I hate having to go back to return. Like, I don't mind doing the mailing, like with Amazon, because it's so easy now. You just print a label and then you just drop it off. Like, luckily, like we have like a UPS store here at the station, so it's like it's really just like an extra like 40 steps from me as opposed to going to my car to going to this UPS drop off. But I got a pair of pants at Macy's recently. And I was like, actually, I ended up finding a better pair that I like better at H&M. So I was like, I'll return the ones from Macy's. And I had it in my car but I every time I was going to go, I'm like, I'll just go tomorrow. I'm tired, or I just don't feel like stopping at Macy's. And it sat in my car for over a month.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so now
no.
Now you can't return
No,
them.
so now that bag is in the garage. Eventually it's going to make its way into my closet. And I got to find a reason. Maybe to make one of these days I'm just going to come in and you're like, why are you wearing nice pants? And I'm like, because I needed to get my money's worth. I was too lazy to get this returned.
That's fantastic.
Yes.
That is awesome. See that? Yeah, you're not that. For me, it's like not that big of a deal because I go to the mall to walk, so I have no problem. Like, I like anything I need. It's like, well, I'm going to be there anyway, doing my walking.
Yeah.
So it's not that big of a deal. But for most guys, they go like, do I really want to go to a mall just to do this?
No, never.
Yeah.
Somebody said I spent $800 buying train horns. Best dollars ever spent.
What?
Train horns?
You mean like the wah, wah, woo-hoo, those kind of horns? I'm assuming the choo-choo horns?
I mean, maybe.
I kind of want one of those.
Man, Tatum would love a choo-choo horn.
Right?
Yeah, and then you would be
like one of those actual air horns. I remember that we had an engineer here who attached those to his truck.
Yeah,
and
they're
then
loud.
sounded those off, and like basically people jumped for a city block. It was amazing.
Yeah. Well, if that's wow.
Somebody said I once had a drunk purchase one night. I woke up the next day and I got an email confirming I bought $800 worth of concert tickets.
Oh.
Whoa.
8 months out, and I even bought concert ticket insurance. Turned out to be a great show, though.
Nice.
Well, that's good.
Didn't need
Well,
that
at least
insurance.
you went.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you don't go, especially if you really just were drunk and didn't even know what dates they were, and all of a sudden you're like, oh, I can't go there. Oh, damn. So they got to go. That's nice. So I don't know if you guys knew this. This is bizarre, but I mean, kind of cool, I guess. On Sunday's American Idol, which first of all, I didn't even know that show was still on TV.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you're not watching this season? It's a good one. I'm kidding.
The daughter of Red Hot Chili Peppers drummer Chad Smith actually auditioned on American Idol. And in advance of the singing, like, why does she have to audition? You feel like he could put her in front of somebody and someone would go, oh, she's good. What does she got to go on Idol for? I thought Idol was for people that couldn't get the time. Nobody would pay attention to them.
Maybe nobody was paying attention to her. You don't know.
Or no one's paying attention to American Idol. They're like, anybody famous-ish, like, come on in.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I think you're absolutely right, Vicky. It has to be, because there's no way if Chad Smith's daughter can sing that someone is not going to, like, help out. Because, I mean, right off the bat, it's that's just how it goes in the world of entertainment.
Or maybe he's just like, look, you got to do this on your own. I'm not helping you whatsoever. Figure it out.
Yeah, that's... boy, if he's that way, I'm very shocked. I mean, it may be so because
Well, I'm sure in the back of my mind, like, well, she's taken care of regardless. But if she wants to make it in the music industry, I feel like she needs to pay her dues. Like, I don't know. I'm not Chad Smith. Nor
you're
am I
not
her
Chad
father.
Smith?
But
all right.
These are just possible thoughts that he's just like, you got to make your own way. However you choose to make it, you got to make your own way. Dad's not going to do anything for you on that.
Wow, that's tough, man. If he can be that kind of dad, that's tough because being a dad, I can't say no.
Or maybe she's like, Dad, I want to do it by myself. Leave me alone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, here's Ava Maybe. That's the name she's going by, Maybee. I don't know if that's just a fake name or a maiden name from mom or something. I have no idea. But
real last, she's Ava. My dad's the drummer for the Red Hot Chili Peppers, but she just felt like that was.
Oh yeah, that's a long name.
A weird stage name.
Yeah, right.
So here's Ava on last night's show singing "Roxanne" by The Police.
You don't have to put on the red light. Put on the red light. Oh, Roxanne.
Again, I mean, with those pipes, I'm sorry. There's no way she needs American Idol.
No. If I try to sing like that, I think I might push a turd out. You know what I mean?
Thanks for that lovely image.
Right.
Here I am seeing a very talented person, really feeling stoked as a father, feeling like, I bet Chad's really proud. And then you're like, hold on a second. Let me tell you about my turd pushing singing thing I want to do.
It's like you got to hit that bottom. Like you got to come through that. I don't know.
Don't say bottom. And
doesn't it feel like she's pushing through the stomach on that one?
I felt like what she was doing was really doing a good performance.
It was awesome.
Actually. I didn't think about anybody going to the bathroom in a tough way, but all right,
fine.
Damn, dude.
Now, yeah.
How about that? So Ava Maybe, Chad's daughter, great voice. Again, that's the thing, man. Talent just seems to be hereditary. I mean, really, when you think about it. Wow.
I think they jokingly were calling her Ava Yes when they decided to let her through.
I see that. Yeah. Who's actually judging on American Idol? It's nobody we know, right? It's or nobody we know from way back in the day, I should say.
It's probably
not Paula Abdul, right?
The
She's
bassist of Smash Mouth and
bassist of Smash
really
singer from Devo, and I don't know. No, I don't know. I'm making this up.
All right, listen to somebody's.
I have no idea. I'm sure it's popular people.
Katy Perry, Luke Bryan, Lionel Richie.
Okay,
wow.
see?
Those are actual names.
That ballerina girl guy.
I remember Lionel Richie and Katy Perry were actually on it, so they're still on it. Okay. And it's on ABC, I guess, now, is it?
Yeah. You know what? It's funny, actually. This is one of Lily's favorite shows.
Really?
She loves to watch American Idol with her mom. And she gets to stay up late and watch it. And she's all invested in all the people.
Wow. And is Ryan Seacrest still doing it? Because I know our buddy Bobby Bones retired from that. He was for a while helping him out. And then I remember he said he was going to quit that and do something else. So is it just Ryan Seacrest? Is he still doing it?
You're asking a room of people who have never watched a new episode of American Idol since it switched over to the new channel.
Oh, Danny says Lily loves it. I thought maybe he might know.
It looks like host Ryan Seacrest.
Yeah.
It smells like host Ryan Seacrest.
Yeah.
It must be Ryan Seacrest.
Wow.
All right.
Its 20th anniversary is this year. That's
20 years. That's amazing.
far too many years of American Idol.
Wow. Look at you. But seriously, the only person who's, because I just saw she's doing another show with somebody, Kelly Damn Clarkson, dude. I mean, she was the first winner, and really her whole life is just like she's a star of everything. She's got her own show. She's doing another, is it a game show or something? I just saw.
Is she really?
American Song Contest.
Yeah, she's doing an American Idol-like show, yeah.
We needed a new singing contest.
So many of those.
Yeah, and so Kelly's part of that. I mean, that's insane. And wasn't she on The Voice, too? Wasn't she doing that stuff?
She was was she like a helper?
Yeah, I think she was like one of the chair spinners, whatever they.
Yeah,
a helper.
Put me in, coach. I'm a helper.
Yeah, like a mentor or whatever.
I'm Kelly Clarkson, your helper.
I'm gonna be your helper. What does that mean? I don't know. This guy Steve said that's what I'm gonna be.
Was it E? I think had like a fun music based competition, but it was like cover bands.
Oh, I don't remember that at all.
It was just recently. Clearly it wasn't that exciting for me to watch it, but I remember seeing like a commercial for it. I'm like, that's kind of cool.
Clash of the Cover Band.
Clash of the Cover Band.
Pretty easy name to remember there.
That's our life these days. Well, the commercial looks amazing, but I'm not going to watch it, but at least it's a good-looking commercial.
Well, up until this moment, I forgot it even happened. I did have every intention of setting a DVR and watching this, but I was like, I got to figure out what channel E's on.
I got to go to Macy's with my pants. Life is too busy for me, okay?
There's a lady who covers Britney Spears. There's a group that covers Foo Fighter. They're called Foos Fighters with a Z at the end of that.
Do they play foosball while singing the...
I wish they would. The guy kind of looks like a Dave Grohl from Wish.
Right, these are like tribute bands.
Yeah.
Okay.
That are on this performing. So it's not like just a random band just doing covers. Like they're actually, like this is their gig. Like they're a tribute band.
This sounds like a great show you should try to watch, Steve.
It does, right?
Yeah. I mean, I can't wait for you to almost DVR this.
It's probably already done.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Sorry.
You could probably find it somewhere.
Yeah, can't return the pants, can't watch the shows. You're just late for everything, man.
Yep. Welcome to my world.
Welcome to Steve's world. Yesterday, Steve, he did get this one wrong, too.
What did the license plate read on the team's response vehicle in the movie Ghostbusters?
Ghost?
No.
Nope.
Ghostbuster? No.
Nope.
Slimer? No.
No, sir. Do you remember at least
do you
now?
remember?
Ecto-1, baby.
Yeah!
All right, look at that, huh? Can't get anything by this guy. You want a shot at PD Steve, you got it. 206-421-ROCK. We're playing Beat Migs at 8:47 on The Rock.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. He's here right now and has agreed to answer more of your questions about bankruptcy. How do I know if bankruptcy is going to provide me with relief? What are the steps for my situation?
There's so much information out there about bankruptcy with the internet and what people have heard from friends and other people that they've talked to about their financial issues or bankruptcy. There's also a lot of bad information out there or urban legends about bankruptcy. In order to determine whether bankruptcy makes sense for you, you need to talk to an attorney that's experienced in bankruptcy. So in order to determine whether bankruptcy makes sense for you, you should talk to an experienced bankruptcy attorney. And my job is not to convince you to file bankruptcy. My job is to help you to make that decision and have all the facts so that you can make an informed decision about whether bankruptcy makes sense for you, what benefits it's going to have for you, and what the downside of filing bankruptcy is.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at choosetherightchapter.com.